Welcome, it's Charlie Mays. Just doing a quick recap video of my doubleheader endurance weekend. I did a Norwegian foot march, which was an 18.6 mile ruck march. That's 25-pound backpack, military backpack we call ruck, in a military uniform for 18.6 miles. And then on Sunday, I did the Austin half marathon, which is the Austin marathon, but I did the half marathon because it was a little much for me. So I just did the half. Great experience, great event, and I'm gonna tell you all about it, my experience, and I'm gonna show you some great videos as well. First thing first, get there at least 2 hours early. It's on a Sunday, so that means parking's free in Austin. It was great, awesome. You just gotta get there early because it was 19,000 runners. 19,000 runners attended the run. Momentous. First part is you gotta warm up. You gotta take some type of carbs in you. What I take was it's called Huma. It's right here. It's called Huma gels. They're chia gels, and they go down easy, right? So they're not really thick like some of the energy gels. It's not even a gel, it's more like a liquid, but really good. It has double the electrolytes, so that helps a lot. So you do that. I did that 15 minutes before, and then just get ready to start. Get in your position. There's so many people, so you have to make sure you're lined up where you think you're going to be pacing. So there's everything from the elite all the way at the front, of course. The pros are at the very front, and then you got like the 3-hour marathon time, and then all the way down to like 5 hours. So find where your pace is at before the race starts. Once the race starts, have fun. All right, the first 3 miles is all uphill. You go over the bridge, over the waterway. Beautiful scenery. It was very sunny, so I'm glad I got video of it. But that first 3 miles is all uphill. So one thing that that you don't forget is look at your fitness tracker, Apple Watch, whatever, so you can monitor your pace. You don't want to burn out early on in a race, right? The pros will tell you I'm no pro. I just do it for fun. You cannot burn out before that halfway mark of the race, right? So for me, there's a half marathon, so 6 or 7 mile mark. And then if you're doing a full marathon, that's going to be the 13.1 half marathon mark. That's when the true race begins. That's when you really want to, try to get those PRs, right? So you got to make it to that point first. So that takes training, it takes time, etc. So just make sure you don't run too fast. In other words, long story short. So first part of the race, running through that area, and then after you go over the bridge, there's a couple of hills. I took my first gel at 3 miles. Boom, took that in. Helped a lot. Also, they got hydration stations all throughout the race, so no worries about hydration. If you want to bring a running water source, like a running water bottle, those help a lot. Running water bottles help a lot. You can also bring your own gels. They have gel stations too, but I recommend bringing your own. So along the course, there was live music, drums, live bands, many people cheering you on. I was feeling it. It was just great energy, beautiful day. That runner's feeling is kicking in, and I was feeling good. So as I passed the 10K mark, all the runners, great atmosphere. Yes, cheering sections, so much good energy and encouragement, because the hills were plenty here in Austin. Beautiful, lovely scenery, but the hills were very ugly. But it adds to the fun, very memorable. Just pace yourself up the hills. Train for hills, especially if you're going to marathons or races in general that have a lot of hills. So I took another energy gel, drank some more water, and then I think we doubled back, went over the bridge. That was the 10K mark, and then we moved through more hills. And then there's one giant hill towards the end, and then the final hill. Everyone was like, I heard this lady next to me, she was like, oh my God. I knew that hill was gonna be something. So my second time doing it. I did it in 2023 over there. That hill was still the exact same course. All I can say is pace yourself up the hill. If you have to walk the hill, it's fine. Just pace yourself. Don't go too hard up the hill, because that hill was massive. And then after that, it was all it was all downhill from there. No, it wasn't downhill, but it got flat. Got shoes I use. These right here, Nike Invincibles for the cushioning. I usually run in the Nike Alpha Flies. Those are like the super shoes when I'm trying to PR. But this was about just getting a good training run. 13 miles, just can't miss it. And it's for marathon training. Finish strong. Always finish strong. All in all, a great experience, a great run, great half marathon run. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. So many runners, 19,000. Thanks to my wife, my mom, saw my buddies out there that ran as well. It was just a great experience. Highly recommend it. Stay tuned for more from Charlie Maves, more marathon training, more marathons, more half marathons this year. It's all about half marathons and marathons this year. All right, so stay tuned.